Awesome. This is actually my fourth time going live, second time doing the show. That's life. It happens, right? Sometimes things go, and I just want to double check that things are actually working the way they should because the last time I tried this, I got part way into it and then everything seemed to freeze, so I ended up removing the video and well, anyway, here we are. So, so far so good. Everything is looking good. I'm happy with what I'm seeing, I think. Waiting for live signal. Should resume shortly. Preparing live stream. I'll just keep blathering for a little minute because I'm a little bit worried that I'm not actually going to complete this today. It could happen that I just might have to just do it on the side and post it separately. That happens. Okay, well, I'm waiting for a video signal and it just doesn't seem to want to. Oh, maybe we are now? Are we? Okay, I'm going to run on faith because right now I'm being told that it's preparing the live stream, but from what I'm seeing on my phone, it looks like we are good to go. So let's do the usual thing where I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over to here and I'm going to go here and ta-da, just like that. You are now in with my weekly wellness show, and I've even learned how to get rid of my own control panel so I don't drive myself crazy while I'm going through this show with you today. So as you know, we're into my weekly wellness show, and my name is Danny Cade, and really the best way for you to have a nice, long-lasting life full of vitality where you look good and feel good is by learning how to use natural ways to better health. And that's what my job is to help educate you on that. So today, we're going to be covering our upcoming webcast, The Truth About Supplement Companies. Also, we're going to go a little bit over our replay on the Men's Health Masterclass. Now, I know some of you had some difficulties getting in there and maybe even didn't get in there. And I apologize for that. Apparently, Zoom dropped the ball. We had some disconnect somewhere, some way. I've got a group of experts that are amazing. They're actually working on that. So hopefully we'll have that all cleared up for next time. And also in my wellness center, there's 3 really good articles and a couple of videos that are going to help you to prevent those health crises that men typically have and also to achieve your peak best wellness. So if you opened up your inbox already, you may have noticed that first thing this morning, your Vitality for Life monthly e-newsletter dropped in on you. And there's some really good things in there that I'm going to touch base on in just a minute. But if you haven't found it, check in your spam, check in your promotions. It might be hiding in there, or it could be that you meant to get around to signing up to it. And like me, you got, zung off into a different direction and never got around to it. So not to worry, at the end of today, you'll find a link above that you can definitely help yourself to anything you find in there. It's pretty easy. Just put your name, your email address, and all of a sudden you'll have access to all kinds of really neat things like interviews with experts, or some good healthy recipes, all the past previous webinars, and any particular subject that you might want to go digging on. So again, check that out. It'll be at the top. You can get yourself in there. A little bit about me. If you've been following any of my shows, you know that I've been through medical mayhem of multiple disasters. And that actually got really old. And I started to wonder why this is always the case, and decided that maybe it was time that I start learning how to take care of myself. So in that, I learned that, food can be thy medicine and medicine can be thy food, along with many other things. So over the decades, I've learned how to keep several monsters under control under my skin. Otherwise, they control me, and then my life is not very much fun. And that's what I like to do now is help other people do the same thing. Nothing sucks more than when you want to do things and your body says, no, not happening. So I am here to help you to improve your life by showing you different ways that you can live in harmony with nature as well. And that's going to give you the power to live your best life possible. So I'm really glad you're here with me today, and I hope you keep coming. Okay, a little bit about our event replay. Now, I said I would come back to this. We did have the last week, the Men's Health Masterclass with Dr. Richard Brose. And apparently a lot of you that registered did not even get a confirmation for the webinar, never mind getting into the webinar itself. And I apologize. These things happen. As you know, technology is great as long as it works, right? But here's the good news. It is in my wellness center. So there's another good reason for you to sign up. You'll find it in there. So you can just make yourself a nice cup of coffee, tea, whatever floats your boat, put your feet up and enjoy, because there's some great information in there. Also, in my center, there's some good articles. For example, what men should be looking for in a multivitamin. And while you might be doing your best to eat healthy, while you should be, eating healthy, first line of defense, that's usually what we do, good food. But it is very difficult these days to get all the nutrients that we actually need from food alone, as we know, okay, for all the reasons we know. But as you know as well, there are so many supplement companies that are out there. How do you know which one is best for you, which one has the quality you're looking for and paying for, and which one is trustworthy? So in that article, we actually get into some of the key factors that you want to consider when you're choosing a men's multivitamin. And ladies, if you're the one who is actually choosing this vitamin for you, the men in your life, be it your husband, boyfriend, father, uncle, neighbor, uncle, I don't know, pick one. This is a great article for you as well, because in gaining this knowledge, you might actually be helping them an awful lot. Also, we talk in one of the articles about a risk that skyrockets. It's just insane. I mean, men, when they're under the age of 40, they do have an 8% risk of BPH, and that is benign prostatic hyperplasia. Sorry, I wrote the note down because I knew I'd go into brain lock, and there it was. But anyway, for men, that can be usually a very uncomfortable thing. If it does hit them, it makes urination very uncomfortable, and it can lead again to BPH. Now, that 8% in men under 40 jumps dramatically to 40 to 50% once you cross that 40-year-old age. I have no idea why that is, but it is. And then again, as you can see, men over 80, it's almost doubled one more time. So in that article there, you'll learn what the symptoms are and also different ways that you can manage the options. So hopefully you find something helpful in there. And there's an article as well on the famous sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. We all know that one. And it is very important for maintaining bone health. It's also great for the immune system, and it does help for regulating moods. If you suffer depression, that's another good one for you to increase too. Give that a try. See what happens. And another thing, vitamin D has many specific things that it does just for men. You may not know what those are, but I will leave that to you. You will find that in that article as well. Okay. There's even a couple of videos. Dr. John Westerdahl, he actually talks about magnesium. I'm a big fan of magnesium. I use a lot of it myself, but check it out as a quick little blurb that you're going to find very helpful, what it does for men. Also, Dr. Rusty Oast, he puts a bit of a spotlight on a particular men's multivitamin that he's got a very strong belief in. And the reason he does is because he honestly believes in what it does for your energy, your immunity, your metabolism, muscles, and of course your vitality. So check it out. You'll find out what his opinion is and whether this is something that you want to know about. Okay, upcoming events. As we know, again, the supplement market, it is booming. There are many new companies coming on board, and they all want your attention. They all want you to be their customer. And each one claims that their product is the best. But here's the question. How do we know for sure when we're looking at all these different supplements, which one is actually truly going to make a difference in our health? Right? And there are a lot of options. It's really overwhelming. And I felt that way, like I said in the beginning too, like which company is good? Which one can you trust? Which ones have the products that are worth the time and money that you're investing into this? I mean, you're not doing this for the purpose of swallowing marbles. That's kind of pointless, isn't it? So in our upcoming wellness webcast, Dr. Bruce Daggy, he's an expert as well in this field, and he's going to help demystify the supplement industry. He's going to share some of his knowledge and insights that are going to help you to navigate through a market that is growing all the time. It is very difficult. Okay, and it's called The Truth About Supplement Companies. Again, it's with Dr. Bruce Daggy. And it's going to be your guide to what you need to know to choosing a good, reliable, trustworthy multivitamin. That's going to be Wednesday, July 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, I will have that link above. So what you're going to learn in this, and here's a granddaddy question, can all supplement companies be trusted? I'm pretty sure all of us are going to say no. All right. And we're going to discover the truth behind some of the marketing claims, and we're going to understand what sets reliable companies apart from the rest of them. Also, we want to know what's needed to make a good quality supplement. Okay, we're going to gain some good knowledge into some of the strong, tough standards and processes that help to ensure that we have good, effective, and safe supplements. That's the whole purpose here, right? Also, how to choose a good supplement company. We're going to learn some practical tips and strategies that, help us to differentiate between the trustworthy companies and the ones that are not quite so trustworthy, and also to help us select the right supplements for our own needs, plus a whole lot more. So don't miss this opportunity. You're going to learn about some of the essential factors that go into making high quality supplements, and you're going to learn about some of the red flags to watch for too. Some of these things, they're going to indicate that a company isn't quite as reputable as they may make themselves out to be. Not that we've ever seen that happen before, have we? So again, that'll be Wednesday, July 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will drop a link again. It'll be up above at the end of the show, so you can save your spot for that. And when you do register, I'm going to add a note to this. If you don't get a confirmation email within 24 hours, would you please let me know? And I will make sure you get one. This happened last time and I wasn't aware of it until after the fact. So don't be afraid to give me a shout out. That's what I'm here for. It's give you a hand, okay? All right, so a quick recap of today's show. Like women, men face their own numerous health challenges that can actually shorten their life by 5 to 6 years in comparison to women. We did talk about some good articles and videos that can help you bridge that gap by showing you some crucial insights into what men's health risks are, especially for those over 40, the BPH we were talking about, and also what you can do about it. So again, I'm going to encourage you to join our webcast. That'll be next month on the 17th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to increase your wellness IQ a little bit more, by all means, there'll be another link up above just underneath the one for registering for the upcoming wellness webcast, if that wasn't a subtle enough hint for you. And it's Danny's Wellness Tribe. I do hope you join us. It's a joining community, a growing community every day. We have new people joining us all the time. It's wonderful. And we're working on upping the game for you, getting you more knowledge in more fun ways too. So okay, so everything that I've mentioned will be posted up above for you, including my YouTube channel. So if you happen to miss the previous shows you'd like to catch up on, you're more than welcome to get in there. Wellness Center will be there, Discovery Group will be there, and your webcast link will be there as well. So if you have any questions on any of the links that I post, or anything that I post for that matter, or maybe you've got a health challenge that you're getting a little bit tired of, kicking it and getting nowhere, by all means, give me a shout. Maybe I can give you a hand with that. I might have some insight. Worst case scenario, at least I can hopefully point you in the right direction, right? Okay, well, thank you everyone again for being here as I throw my computer off my stand. Apologize for that. Gonna stop sharing screen. There we go. See, I'm starting to get better at this. I'm working at it. I do hope you join me next Tuesday. I will have a tea talk continuing on with a conversation about supplements. Last week, or just yesterday, actually, sorry, we talked about the history of the supplement. So you can catch that on my YouTube channel. And I will be here next week as well with another wellness show for you. So I look forward to seeing you. Okay. Again, I encourage you, get hold of me if there's anything you want to discuss going on in your world. I'm happy to help you. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. Take care. May you and your family always be safe. Bye for now.